Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well and welcome to what may be one of the most well-known British-led battles and incidents in the 2001 to 2021 Afghanistan conflict. And specifically welcome to 0400, 15th of January 2007, Operation Glacier, that is the attack on the Jugroom Fort, Glacier district, Helmand Province. A bit of background. In the first weeks of 2007, 3 Commando Brigade's reconnaissance force had been collecting intel on the Jugroom Fort. The fort was assessed to be a critical Taliban node and staging point for fighters entering from Pakistan. The site had to be removed. Hostile defence was assessed to be small arms, machine guns, rocket-propelled grenades and recoilless rifles. First viewers, let's look at geography. Quite a lot of the time we simply don't have the correct geography to use in our sim, but this time we do have everything perfect. This is Afghanistan, this is Pakistan, all modelled pretty much house for house. It's really impressive. And we have, if we look at this area of Helmand Province, even modelled the Jugroom Fort. It is this guy there, nearly house for house. It doesn't look exactly the same as real life, but it's not too bad. The main thrust of the attack will be, as per real life, Z Company 4-5 Commando Royal Marines, attacking from the west to east. In real life, some of these entered on AFVs, some by foot. Because of restrictions we have here, they're all going to go by AFV in this reenactment. The AFV we're going to have to use is going to be the MRAP in-game, and there will simply have to be some substitutions because we don't have all of the vehicles that are needed. They will start 3 miles out and move east to the riverbed. Now, once they get to the riverbed, they will stop, and then the actual Marines will disembark. When that happens, the AFVs will turn away and move out of the area. At that point, the Marines will fight their way to and into the fort. The roleplay then goes as per real life. Once they get into the fort, they realise that the defence is a lot harder than they had anticipated, and the best thing to do would be to pull out and get safe. So once they reach the edge of the fort, they will give us a warning on the comms telling us that they're going to start moving away. At that point, they will keep moving west until they are out of action. Support will come from several elements. We have C Squadron Light Dragoons here with their scimitar tanks, light tanks. They will be giving support. We're going to have to use warriors because we don't have scimitar. They will be giving support until the Royal Marines disembark. At that point, they will stop for obvious reasons, and then once they're gone, they will start again. Further back, as per real life, we have 2-9 Commando Royal Artillery. They will be firing a battery of 105mm guns. I think that's 8 guns, I stand to be corrected. Here they are with their crew. They will be firing at roughly the same area around here to soften up the target again. As soon as the Marines are disembarked, then they will stop firing and vice versa. Before we go on to the helicopters, the next support will be the possibility of 2 Harrier GR7s from Kandahar. So we have these modelled here. Now these can be human flown guys, so if someone's going to fly one of these Harriers today, let's just talk about what your mission is very quickly. The first thing is, because now we're moving into the Afghanistan conflict, we have to move into the type of mindset of the war, and that is we can't just go throwing around 500-pound bombs anymore. It's not that kind of war. The way we have to operate is absolute minimum damage, no civilian casualties, no friendly casualties. So the biggest warheads I dare to give you Harriers would be Hydra rockets, either guided via laser or unguided, and you have a targeting pod here, and a 25mm cannon. Again, I must stress in this conflict how important it is to minimise any possible infrastructure damage, civilian casualties. Everything has to be assessed, hence me giving you the smallest weapons I can, and I'm going to rely on you guys to use them as maturely as possible to make sure that we don't just go in as strafe rockets over the target. Very careful precision attacks. Make sure the guy you're aiming at is a hostile. Make sure he's not in a kill radius of a friendly. Try not to blow the buildings up and so on. Let's try and keep it a bit more realistic. Okay, so that's optional if you want to use Harriers. In real life, A-10s were involved at one point as well, but we will not be modelling those today. The next support comes from a US Air Force B-1 bomber that dropped multiple 2,000-pound INS GPS guided bombs. We will not use them as per real life. Again, I reiterate, in this conflict, every bomb had to be carefully allocated, risk assessment and whatnot. We're not going to use that today. We're going to do a full show of force, an almost Vietnam-esque type raid. We're going to drop those GPS bombs and just absolutely wipe out the front areas here. Again, I stress, this is not how it happened in real life. They were very carefully chosen one by one. We will be flying in British attack helicopters, guys. We have the option to fly a Apache as used in real life, or a Russian equivalent if you don't have the Apache for some reason. In real life, there were 4 operating in total in this battle in 2 pairs to overlap their cover, because obviously they can only fly for so long. They're not flying from the correct position. I've put them closer because I want to expedite the mission, guys. Again, I have to keep in the mindset of modern conflict, which is limitation of damage and avoidance of friendly fire and whatnot. And so I've taken the controversial decision of removing any high explosive weapons from you. Hellfire missiles, anti-tank missiles, the warheads are just too big. The danger close is going to be such a high chance of friendly fire. I just can't risk Hellfires, and this includes me as well, guys. Unguided rockets, I think, is just a bit too dangerous as well. It's very hard to get those perfectly on target from an Apache, the way we're going to be operating, so I've removed those as well. I can't risk 4-5 Commando being hit. So we've just got the AWS guys, the 30mm guy here. Guys, our mission is to take off and then head a massive 100th of a mile and land behind the Royal Artillery. We do that because we're not allowed to take off, and this bit is not realistic, until the 105 start firing. That's our cue at that point to take off, and we're going to head east towards the target to our steer point. Our job, guys, is going to suppress hostiles at and around the fort. The fighting, of course, wasn't contained just within the fort here. It was spread out in the surrounding buildings. I can't work out, from what I've read, exactly what was included. So I've done about 1,200 foot front. It may have been bigger than that in real life, but I'm keeping it to about 1,200 foot front. Our job, guys, once we've reached the front line, we're going to position ourselves roughly over the scimitar tanks, maybe slightly far back, and offer our sensors and our fire support. Take out any hostiles that you see at any point. Make careful decisions about who you shoot at. Double check with your optical sensors that they are hostile. Check the type of weapon they have and so on. Only fire if you're sure that there's going to be no friendlies or civilians in the kill radius. In real life, civilians were mixed in with the Jugroom Fort raid, and it was obviously very difficult, and that's probably the same for most conflicts in this area. Obviously, note, 4-5 Commando will slowly work their way closer to the fort, and it's going to get more and more danger close. So we make an assessment about when we have to stop firing, and we'll have to do that on the ground. We know what's going to happen, obviously. Eventually, these guys are going to be overwhelmed. 4-5 Commando will pull out. Our job at that point is to cover them from the same areas. At that point, when they finally do get safe, then we're going to be asked to return to base because 4-5 Commando are safe. And then another message will come through, a frantic message a few minutes later, as per real life, saying, oh no, one of the 4-5 Commando is unaccounted for. He's been left behind at the fort. We won't say who it is. In fact, we'll use no names today because we're suffering massive demonetization at the moment. As well as that, it's a very sensitive subject and involves friendly fire, so we don't want to really look at that. They realise that one guy's been left behind, and a Royal Marine is never left behind, of course, and we'll have to launch a very heroic mission to go and save him. We will take off in our Apaches. 2 were involved in the subsequent rescue, but we can go 3 or whatever we need to. The way they did it was really quite amazing. Each of the 2 Apaches that went for the rescue, and no joking, strapped 2 Royal Marine Commandos to the wings or above this area here on each Apache. Then they flew 2 Apaches with 4 Royal Marines strapped to their wings all the way into the fort, identified the target, identified the Marine that was down with the infrared sensors, landed, rescued him, strapped him to the helicopter, all the time under fire here, which I'm going to try and simulate today, and then RTB'd with the casualty. Unfortunately, the casualty did not survive, but that's the nature of real-life war, obviously. As a result, the helicopter aircrew, 2 were awarded a Distinguished Flying Cross and 2 were awarded the Military Cross. Before we do a little bit of planning, I would like to watch a newsreel from the time from 2007 on the BBC News, and I apologise for the bad resolution.
Dramatic footage of British Marines trying to rescue a colleague in Afghanistan has been released by the Ministry of Defence. The 4 men strapped themselves to the wings of a helicopter to try to find their colleague who went missing during the attack on a Taliban stronghold.
An Apache assault helicopter, a Royal Marine clinging to its side, flies in search of a fallen comrade. The Apache isn't designed to carry passengers, but its stubby wings provide a precarious spot on which to perch. This was ingenuity and bravery of the highest order. It all began the night before. Royal Marines of 4-5 Commando attacking a Taliban fort in Helmand Province. Fierce gun battles raged through the night, and the commandos found themselves thrown back. As they retreated, they found that one of their colleagues was missing, and an unprecedented rescue operation was quickly mounted. In broad daylight, 3 Apaches flew back to the fort, carrying a total of 4 Marines. Under fire, 2 helicopters landed, one of them inside the perimeter wall.
Welcome in, viewers. Simba is in an Apache bird. Apache Cannonball's in a Russian helicopter because he doesn't have an Apache. Myself, I'm flying an Apache, and Grump, you're my CPG in the front. Hello, boys.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, viewers, can we remember how to operate Apache? Well, let's go and find out. So I'm on the right. Right, guys, I'm going to peel off now. Giggity. Behind the Royal Artillery Battery. Viewers, the real battle started at 0400, and the majority of the battle, I believe, was fought at night or in zero light conditions. And we could do that. We absolutely could do that. But it makes a pretty drab video, to be honest. So we've moved it forward to dawn. For your viewing pleasure.
Ooh, Cap, when did the B-1 get here?
Yeah, I'll go and check in a second if I can park this thing without killing anyone. Which I can. Right, viewers, let's go and have a look at the battle. So, where are we? B1 is still 30 miles out. Let's go and have a look at the forward line. So, what do we got? MRAPs, borrowing those from the Americans, are making their advance 2 miles out. There's the river, and there is the Jugroom, viewers. Collection of high walls and contained buildings. Fire coming in from the scimitars, paid by warriors. Pacifying insurgent positions. There are videos of the actual attack, viewers. You can go and watch it online during the zero light and early light periods, and this is pretty much what it looked like, just loads of tracers going into a position. Probably about a quarter of a mile out from the riverbed. Probably the best and most sensible and realistic thing to do would be to open our windows to capture maximum boom boom.
Oh,
it is
man,
a bit dusty,
dust in here.
And this was a real problem on the latter part of the mission, as we'll talk about later on. Dust. Trying to find Kazi back.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, they'll be firing. I'm going to shut my window, guys. Now, those shells are modelled, guys, so be careful not to go over the line of fire, please. All right, we're taking off. I'm translating left. Careful, helicopter on the left. All right, let's go get ourselves into position, guys. Now, we're about 7 miles behind enemy lines. Sorry, behind friendly lines. Behind a forward line of friendly troops. That's what I should be saying.
B-1's gone burner.
Roger. In that case, can you please take over Grump? Both crew members can fly, of course. Again, I'll reiterate, we're not going to be deploying these bombs realistically, viewers. This is a big show of force for your viewing pleasure. JDAM's out. They're going to do a lot of damage, guys. They're just going to come thumping down in a minute. Oh, artillery's now landing. Just imagine being in this battle, or any battle like this, viewers.
Eyes on explosions.
Roger, Grum. You can get us in a rough firing position. I'll take over and shore it up. Those are the 105s landing, viewers, and the autocannon shells. At some point, we're going to see some frigging great JDAMs dropping down.
There they go.
There they go. Unbelievable. Each 2,000 pounds.
Shake and bake, baby.
Well, if that doesn't get me demonetized, I don't know what will. Alright, well done, guys. I'm going to take control. Grump, I have the helicopter. We cannot start firing until the Royal Marines have landed on the other side of the riverbed. So we can get in position, but we may not fire yet. Viewers, in terms of what we see as a rear air crew, well, I can put Grump's flag there, sensor feed up here, and we can see whatever he's targeting. Z Company disembarking from APCs. All right, battle is on. APCs are there, they're turning back around, and you can just see, if you look there, the other side of the riverbed, 4-5 Commando. Hostiles are firing in red tracer,
Tally hostiles front coming from the compounds.
Fire at will if you know they're hostiles.
100%.
Viewers, I'm going to give you the best view I can. The helicopters can be unstable for a little bit due to every manoeuvring.
Copy.
Right, viewers, so you want to look down at that bottom left screen. That's what Grump's seeing. It's going to be a little bit laggy due to internet connection, but that's everything there. Right, we're essentially in a hover now, Grump.
Copy. Rounds out. BK.
Shot. It was a hostile. Every time he fires, viewers, he assesses the threat, make sure they've got the right type of weapon in their hand, make sure they're firing the right way, check that they're hostile, and then it'll take him down.
Rounds out.
Shot.
He's down.
Ooh, 2-for-1 special.
Nice.
You can see that wide shot he did there, viewers. You saw the 120 Marines. Can you give us a wide shot, Grump? You see that? They're moving from the riverbed towards it. Grump's going to be assessing how close they are. Alright, they're still quite a ways out, a quarter of a mile out. This is pretty cool.
We got a firing line here. Oh, they're down. Good kill, good kills.
Multiple helicopters firing now. In real life, there were 2 Apaches on station at once, but obviously I want my guys to fly, so we've got 4. Hostile confirmed, well done.
Yeah, they're coming out from these compounds. Okay, multiple hostiles now coming. Good kill, good kill.
Wow, look at the Marines. Obviously in real life they wouldn't have come in one big clump like that, viewers, but for what we're doing here it's not too important.
Oh, hello.
Hello there.
Oh,
West, northwest of the compound.
He's a cheeky SOB. He's dug in like an Alabama tick, that one. He's on the run.
Nope, he didn't make it.
Oh, he didn't make it.
Nope, he didn't make it.
Roger. That will happen. Good firing, guys. You're suppressing them beautifully.
Southwestern side of the compound.
My job, viewers, just to keep the helicopter in a stable firing position, check for other... Oh look, there's my other helicopters. Oh, my guys have got this so professional. Checking for other threats. I would be checking the ASE in real life as well, but I'm about my limits as it is, to be honest. Okay, 4-5 Commando getting closer, but they're still not danger close.
How did you survive that? Never mind, he didn't.
Wow, everyone's firing at that guy. Each of our rounds is 30mm high explosive, viewers, designed for this type of engagement. The gun itself is not actually a very accurate gun, but it's known as an aerial weapon system.
He's down.
We're done. Sorry, I can't show you down there close, viewers, but this is as close as we dare get. We don't want to get shot at ourselves, obviously. They've got rocket propelled grenades. They do not have
more hostiles coming from the compound.
Roger.
Light them up.
They are just pouring out of the Jugroom. It's amazing the 2,000 pounders didn't put the bite out of them, viewers, but in real life it didn't. They just kept coming. Look at 4-5 Commando.
Ooh, I just watched it happen.
Nice. Good shot, guys.
And with an AK. Oh, he's out. Got another one out at the tree line. Looks like he's got a weapon too.
Yeah, conceal themselves.
Northern side of the compound.
You got it.
We got some in the tree line. Tree line east of the compound.
Yep. Yep, there's a little river. He's going to be hard to get. Trump's just smashing the forest down. I can see the bullets exploding. Can I have an overview Grump, thank you. Okay, 4-5 Commando are now almost danger close. They're right up to the front line, so keep firing, but be extremely discriminatory on your fire, please, guys. If you look carefully, you can just see them on that light-coloured field, viewers.
Oh, he's a bad guy.
Middle of the compound.
He's gonna do it.
Don't let him do it. Obviously this...
Yeah. That was a bad choice, buddy.
Yes, it was. Good shot. Obviously, this is much more... the real battle was much more organic and dynamic, viewers, than this. This is a simplified version of the battle, obviously. And it's also a quicker, expedited version of the battle. Real life is much more complex and took longer. But the units involved are more or less right, though. See Grump assessing the situation there. What's it called? A battle appreciation pass. Check where the friends are. What he can fire at. What angles he can fire at. Red Trace is coming out. Z Company found resistance too strong in fort, disengaging. Okay, mission has changed. Well, it hasn't, it's the same, but the Zulu Company are now moving out. We are to cover their pullback. Good shooting.
Multiple hostiles in the tree line.
Roger.
Yep, they're all down.
Okay, we should see the Zulu Company moving left now. They're retreating. All right. Let's get them all out. Let's get them all home safe. They move a bit. If you can see,
all egressing north.
Yeah, they move a bit rigid, as you can see. It's the infantry is very simple in game, obviously, viewers. But they are moving. They're coming back through the forested area. Yep. Right, fire coming in on them.
Northwest.
Gotcha. So bold as to do this in front of helicopters like this.
Yeah.
You screwed up, buddy. You especially.
I mean, it must be so hard for the insurgents to operate. I mean, defending is always easier, but defending when there's a helicopter with these sensors aiming at you all the time, plus a B-1 with the world supply of high explosives. Careful, careful, careful. Royal Marines mixed in with insurgents. Extra care.
Yes, Roger. He's taking pop shots.
Yep. Come on. God, it's so dangerous. I almost hit a Royal Marine. Okay, Grump, I think you're...
Got him.
Did you see Grump snipe that guy with the AWS? Possibly another. Yeah, he's free fire. Good mature firing. Well done. No friendly fire, at least from us. That guy going right might be friendly. Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
All right, just cover him. Stupid AI.
Yeah, he's taking it. Yeah, he's taking a shot.
Well done.
Right.
Look at us watching the battle. Who's that guy in the knee? Who's that guy taking the knee? It's friendly.
Down here.
Yeah.
Down here. These are all friendlies.
Yeah. Woo! Jesus. That had a friggin' stress go up there, viewers. That's friendly. See about the helmet. Yep.
Yep.
Alright, viewers. We're doing well. As far as I'm aware, there's no friendly fire. Certainly we haven't. It tells us on the right if we've killed a friendly, viewers. So well done. Good discipline. Good, relatively realistic play.
3 by targets.
Hey
middle
guys,
of the compound.
Yep, we've just seen it.
Yep, he's out.
Alright. I haven't even crashed a helicopter yet.
First time for everything today, Cap.
Yes, there is. I swear this is the least accurate gun in the world.
Well, it is a 30 mil, right?
It is a 30 mil, but the 30 mil on that Russian helicopter, I can tell you, is 10 times more accurate. It will just plug someone like...
Tracking, we still have a couple of guys over on this side. Friendly. Southeast portion.
Yeah. Oh. Just hit some aerodynamic
still
difficulties.
Company.
And the attitude hold now, and this was good.
Yeah, I haven't tried it. I don't dare. Do it the old-fashioned way. There's Bird.
Possible.
There's Cannonball. Simba's over there somewhere as well.
I'm behind you, above you.
Roger, Simba. Shot. You can see the boy. That was the boys shooting. Yeah, that's the boy. Nailed him. Well done, boys.
Nice.
Black Shark's splatting away.
Yeah, I see those friendly tracers.
Yeah, Black Shark has tracers on.
Southwestern side, close to the small river. Disregard.
Stop friendlies on the
yeah,
south.
Royal Marine.
Okay, it looks like the last two are exfilling.
Look at them go, look at them go. Go Marines, get the chuff out of there. It's time to get the chuff out of here. And Royal Marines, remember, never leave a man behind. As you can see,
we're not going to leave an enemy behind.
Not going to leave an enemy behind, yeah. You can see they're a bit rigid how they move viewers, but again, it's not an infantry simulator, so that it's not very realistic in that point of view. Shot, shot, shot. Black Shark got a little bit close, as you can see. Pulling him out.
That's an AK.
That's an AK. Classic shape, you can see. Is this an IR sensor you're using, or an optical sensor, Grump?
IR.
It's IR, right. Well, the sun's come up, viewers. The boys have really got their eye in. Just as soon as a Taliban, as soon as an insurgent sticks his head around a wall, the boys just nail him. The way I program the baddies to work, viewers, is they're behind walls and then suddenly they just jump out and appear and surprise us. As you can see there, suddenly jumps out and boom.
Didn't even have a chance.
Didn't even have a chance. That's how quick reaction we've got here. Which presumably is how the real guys would have operated. Another one. Just imagine being that insurgent, viewers. Finally getting a shot at a Royal Marine and suddenly, you know...
Southern side of the compound.
30 mil shell just lands.
Yep. Eyes on 2 hostiles. 1 hostile.
He's making a run for it.
You can run, but you'll only die tired.
Oh, someone landed a 30 mil right in his crotch. That's not where you want a 30 mil. There's a joke there somewhere. I'm just stressing too much holding this helicopter to make it.
Last man out right there.
It's Royal Marine. Last man.
Used 1,200 rounds.
You've used 1,200 rounds?
I've nearly used 1,200 rounds. I never used that much in this Apache.
Right. There's the last Royal Marine, viewers. Or we think is the last Royal Marine anyway. As the fire starts to die down, I'm going to just lower our altitude a little bit to give the viewers their first actual look at the installment. So, obviously this whole time I'm balancing the helicopter. Yes, caution. Crump, can you fly for a little bit? I'll take over if gunnery starts, but you can just take our elevation. Don't fly over it or do anything stupid, but just give us a little bit of a closer look. Just watch your BRS. Right, I can actually view now. I can't fly a helicopter and kind of film as well, viewers. It's very hard. So that is the Jugroom there. Jesus, we've absolutely... The buildings are absolutely in ruins. Here is the commandos came in here along this beachhead here. They're all now evacing back here. They're probably halfway back across the river by now. Over there somewhere. But I might even be able to go and have a look. There's us. Here's the Royal Marines. Well, our version of them. Obviously, they're not actually Marines. We don't have them. They're moving in platoon elements. As you can see, platoon there. Platoon, they're going through the river all the way back. So I've modelled all that, viewers. Zoom out. There's the Jugroom. What was the Jugroom? All the Jugroom support auxiliary buildings that were being fought from us. Jesus, look at that. There are some laying down things, and I better not say the word, but things that are laying down everywhere. Look at that, viewers. There's our last Royal Marines coming out. Alright. There they are. You see them, viewers? Alright.
I feel like an underachiever. We still got 850 rounds left.
150 rounds just means you've been more accurate. Z Company now at safe distance from port. Disengage. Everyone back to the fob. Back to the fob. Viewers, the fob itself, we've just found out it was actually here in real life, which later became this base in 2009. So Dwyer, so the fob was converted into this in 2009. It's been a jolly simulating mission so far. We could have taken bigger munitions, we could have taken guided missiles and unguided rockets, viewers, but it's so dangerous to do that.
F3 as we go over the main lines.
F3 over the main lines. Hey guys, hey scimitars. There's my scimitars. Alert! Alert! One member of Z Company is missing. Find and rescue him. They've left someone behind, guys, and a Royal Marine never leaves someone behind. Alright, we're going to have to find a way of rescuing him. Let's get back to the fob. Let's land. And let's think of a plan. Are you comfortable landing, Grump? What do you need me to do it?
I mean, either one works.
Alright, you do it then, that's fine. We need to find a way of getting this guy back. Now, it was all a bit chaotic at this point, as far as what I read. Different units weren't talking to each other. But in the end, what happened, I think, is the Army Air Corps took control of the rescue. 2 helicopters were selected, and 4 Royal Marines were eventually released to tie themselves to the... It's kind of like... I think it's like there. They strapped themselves to. Amazingly right in front of the engine, so that can't have been very comfortable. You don't need to land on any FARP, just put it down somewhere in the sand and we'll pick up some Royal Marines. Alright, boy. No, we're still good, we're still good. Right, not to worry, because only 2 helicopters need to go in. Stay there, Grump. Simba and Bird, make sure you land your helicopters properly without crashing, because we'll need you to go in. No, is that right? Yes, that's right.
Wheels down.
Alright, Simba, I'm going to attach myself to your plane. Grump, just attach yourself to Bird's plane, and then you're his crew member on the wing.
Got it.
Cannonball, you can just come and support us. Alright. Bird, let us know when you're down.
Okie dokie. There we go. I should be down.
Alright, Grump, F4 yourself to Bird. Simba, Bird, and Cannonball. Please take off with your strapped Royal Marines, giggity, and let's go and rescue our fellow soldier.
Oh, it's so dusty.
It is dusty, it's loud, the dust caused real problems for the reinsurgent trying to find their way around, obviously. Wow, this is cool. I mean, that's not dissimilar to what it would have looked like, viewers, for the Royal Marine, except it would have been even louder.
Hey, at least I have the wind in my hair now.
You really do, Grump, you really do.
What? I can't hear you from how loud it is.
Sound of freedom.
Sound of freedom.
Sound of freedom.
One thing I never found out, viewers, is how the Royal Marine that got left behind. There must have been some confusion and miscommunication, of which I've read this mission was full of.
6 clicks out.
Hey guys,
Yep,
hey Bird.
right there.
You're right. Got to imagine there's a Royal Marine there, viewers, a sexy, handsome Royal Marine.
A strapping Royal Marine.
Strapping, there it is. I was waiting for,
Yeah.
There it is. Ride of the Valkyries, anyone? Speaking of demonetization, guys, I've done 3 Afghanistan videos so far. Every single one has been fully demonetized. What is that, viewers? Why is this happening? Which I'm playing with the things at the moment, trying to work out what it is. Is it the mention of the T word, which describes the hostiles? Is it, Taliban? Is it the word Afghanistan? What is it that's getting all these demonetized? I don't know, but obviously it's not sustainable.
I think they're going on YouTube and putting in copyright strikes on you for using the name of their
Taliban
political group.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, maybe.
That might be. Who knows?
I see the groups on the ground.
Yeah, that's 4 or 5 Commando there. Minus their 4 guys. Yeah, but if it keeps continuing, viewers, we just won't be able to do any Afghan videos anymore. Say again, bro.
I think they'd yell out "Cheerio, chaps" as we head
Pretty
over.
much. That is what we do, Grump.
Have a cup of tea before we land.
But in game, we've completely demolished all of the walls, viewers. That didn't happen in real life, but wow, look at that. There is nothing left. Guys, you've got to use your IR sensors and try and find where this guy is, by the way, because I don't know where he is. It's in there somewhere.
Oh,
Whoa,
there are baddies.
Brilliant. Defend yourself. Go to close gun mode.
Yep.
We'll get the black shark to deal with it.
Bird. Oh, that was close.
Oh god. Go to
That
helmet.
shot hit the canopy right next to me.
Go to helmet sighted mode and take him out. Of course, in real life, they landed under full fire. They were getting shot at and hit by insurgents. Friendly identified, moderately near the east side of the base. He's standing up. Black shark, take out the insurgents.
Will do.
Receiving hits on Simba ship. 1 insurgent neutralized. Negative, he's running. Roger, Simba. If you go hard left, can you see track hard left? Look for a lorry with a blue cab. Lorry with a blue cab. Do you see it?
Bird, I see it. I think
Simba,
I see him.
nose
Is
right.
he on the other side of the river?
No, our side of the river, but nose right heavily. I'll tell you when to stop. Stop.
Bird, it's that ruined compound right below us, off to the right. Just a minute. You see that blue vehicle?
I do see the blue vehicle, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be right to the right.
I have no
of that
visual.
pickup truck. There's a blue pickup truck.
Crump is 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Hi.
My only problem is there's a lot of gunfire from there that I'm trying to take care of first.
Yeah, copy. We need to get
There's
in
an
there.
insurgent just on the river here somewhere.
I think we're just gonna have to land it.
So I need to come in a little left of where I am?
So if you look from your 10 o'clock, you'll see a blue truck, and he's there. That's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I see him, I see him. Visual.
All right. He's slightly right of that blue truck from our point of view by 50 feet. It looks like the insurgents have been taken out by the looks of it. Friendly is 50 feet right of blue truck from our point of view.
Yep, visual.
You have to get close to him because, land nearer that blue car. We are not receiving fire, hostiles neutralized. Right, now it's the skill of the pilot. Oh god, we're right in the middle of a... Oh my, the tail rotor is... Just don't move. Alright, I'm just strapping myself off. Chugga. I've got the guy on. I've attached him to the wing. Let's get the chuff out of here. I suggest that... Oh god, we're so close to it. Don't want to know how close we are.
Yo!
We're good.
You're holding.
God, our tail got stuck on the frigging building. Let's get the hell out of here to the fort, guys. Let's go. As we said in the intro, viewers, sadly the casualty did not survive. This is the nature of real warfare, unfortunately. Good gunning there, guys, taking those insurgents out.
At least he got to go home.
Yeah. That's it. That's pretty much the end of the reenactment, guys. I followed the rough layout of the real battle. Obviously, I missed a lot of elements of the battle because I wanted a small expedited version. But I certainly had fun there. It was nice having Grump taking the insurgents down, and the rescue was a bit of fun at the end, obviously. Roger, very good operation, part of Herrick. It was actually a fail. The mission was a fail, but yeah, good show of heroism. I hope you enjoyed that, and bye-bye.